it is kind of what's very messed up, I think, is that some right-wing politicians are now kind of using these protests that have been going on as an excuse to do what they want to do. And actually, health officials have said that the protests are okay because I mean, it's kind of weird. They were like, "Oh, it's all right because racism is a bigger problem than this virus."
Health officials are making that evaluation?
Yeah.
Where's their research?
Well, they said as long as you try to keep social distance, wear a mask, and
no, but I want to see the chart of racism versus COVID impact on science.
I see. Yeah, I did not see that.
Well, racism cannot be spread through poop. We know this.
That's true.
Do we?
But if a person of a different race poops on you, it might make you a racist.
Well, so what's happening now is, so all these things that are closed, it's like, well, why could people protest, but we can't do this? And one of the things that have been closed here in New York have been playgrounds, which before they were closed, there was a very creepy, draconian sign, play at your own risk. These playgrounds are not sanitized. And it's like, why even keep them open?
Yeah.
Well, some Hasids are done waiting, and they took action and took the law into their own hands. As this story shows us here.
Their own gloveless hands.
Yeah.
Brooklyn politicians, here, let's watch this video. They're doing their own thing and breaking these locks.
This is a park right by where Darren and Noah grew up. This is walking distance.
Is that on Avenue P?
It's on 17th and L.
Welcome to our park, everybody. Come on in. And we're going to open up every single park in the entire city, no matter if you're Jewish or not. Come on in, guys.
Oh, it's good to see Harvey Fierstein getting work.
Yes. Come on in. We got coronavirus for you and for you.
I just want everyone to love this park. Is that so wrong?
Oh my God.
I have to use
this. I can't.
These kids are gonna Sorry, Coleman. I love you, but
no,
the thing is, you know what the worst part about all this is, right?
There's two Jews pushing two other grown Jews on a swing set. Is what we're watching here.
A bunch of
adults, men.
And
not in their 20s. One of them might be, but mostly.
My kid later is gonna say, I don't understand. You went to a park?
That's right.
What am I, chopped liver?
That's right.
You're gonna be chopped liver. What do you think we had 9 kids for?
I don't understand. You went to the park? Dad?
Imagine, I'm trying to picture his 9-year-old son saying, what am I, chopped liver? He's fucking Gilbert Gottfried kid. You went to a park. You don't invite me. What do I look like?
Let's watch some more of these. Now, these are now American people that are like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, they're all American.
They're all American. These are
you're right.
Regular.
Non-crazy religious.
Non-Hasidics.
I do want to point out, though, that there is a little bit of hypocrisy in this video because the people are yelling at the Hasidic Jews, but they're not wearing their masks. So
I was going to say the same thing. I agreed. What are you complaining about? You're not being responsible either.
Maybe they all have a condition.
We need help here. We need help here.
Doesn't it sound like the... Doesn't it? There's a part over there that sounds like the guy that was yelling, who brought Bob Dylan to the stage.
Oh,
there's
Doug, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
We need help here. We need help here.
I hear it. Yeah, here
I
are
was
these
climbing at
complainers.
this jungle gym in 1974. Who are you?
Let's see. This is another another park being ripped apart.
You can't even operate a fucking bolt cutter. Hershey. They love the shitty chocolate that we all hate on this show. That just shows you how out of touch they are. Hershey.
I like to go on record as saying I think Hershey chocolate is completely fine, and I think dark chocolate tastes like shit.
I love milk chocolate, but even from it's not actual. There's no milk in it. Go ahead.
I'll go halfway with you, Sid. I think dark chocolate is garbage.
Thank
I
you.
love
high
dark chocolate.
quality.
I disagree. I greatly disagree. But go ahead.
But
Agree.
Hershey
Agree.
is just unpalatable to me. Hershey just tastes bitter and just cheap. It just tastes
disgusting.
processed.
Do you
Yes,
mean just
it's
like the
cheap.
standard like Hershey chocolate bar or anything from that brand?
Standard Hershey chocolate bar and the Kisses also.
Yeah, I don't really eat those, but like they have other items that aren't as bad.
Like
Like
what?
what?
Well, now I'm thinking maybe I got Hershey and Nestle mixed up. Is that
I don't know,
possible? Or
maybe
is it all the same?
I
Well,
think
what
I've tried every
items do
single
you like?
Hershey product before in my life. So I don't know.
There are other products like Mr. Goodbar or like
That's
Cracker.
Mr. Goodbar's fine.
I like Crackle. Is that
Yes.
Hershey?
Crackle.
Yes.
I prefer Nestle Crunch. It's much
Yeah.
better. And
That's
even
fine.
Nestle, I have my problems. But anyway, this one, I can't believe the GOP leader, Kevin McCarthy, is fucking tweeting about Brooklyn playgrounds not being open. Also, I want to point out, like, no one's wearing, like, this, the only person wearing a mask is this old fucking man. All
Can
of
I
you
ask
should
a
be wearing
question?
masks.
Could I ask a question? They've got bolt cutters out. What we're seeing is they've got bolt cutters. They're going to break the lock on this gate to get into the park. But there's like a dozen people on either side of the gate. So how did they get into the park to begin with? Clearly,
They
like,
this
climbed
is
the
a
fence.
continuation of the previous video where they broke into one door and now they're breaking all the others. They're
But
already
it
inside
could,
the park.
it could be, Rob, a confirmation of the protocols of the Elders of Zion, that they have demonized shapeshifters and they can phase through a chain link fence easily. The bolt cutters are just for show. Actually, no, the children don't have that ability until they reach bar mitzvah age, and that's when they need the gate actually open to get inside. That's why they do it. It's for the kids.